Hello and welcome back to English Real Talks.
Hi, everyone. We are so happy that you are here to join us. I'm Jessica.
And I am your professor. On this channel, we help you practice real, everyday English conversation.
Please, if you like our videos and want to support us, take a moment. Click the subscribe button and also like this video. It helps us a lot.
Yes, thank you so much for your support. Today, we are going to talk about a very common and relatable topic.
That's right. We're going to talk about something everyone thinks about. We're going to talk about managing our time.
A very important life skill. Let's get started. So, Jessica, how are you today?
I'm feeling great, Professor. Thank you for asking. And you, how are you feeling this morning?
I'm feeling quite relaxed, actually. A little bit peaceful. I had a wonderful start to my day.
Peaceful? That sounds lovely. Why were you so peaceful this morning?
I took a few extra minutes to enjoy my breakfast slowly, very slowly. I watched the birds outside my window.
Oh, that sounds very nice. Not rushed at all. I was a little bit rushed this morning, actually.
Oh no, why were you rushed, Jessica? What happened with your morning?
My alarm clock did not go off. I woke up 15 minutes late. Everything felt fast after that.
Oh, that is never a nice feeling. What did you have to skip?
I had to skip doing my hair, and I had to eat my toast very quickly. No time for watching birds for me.
Well, I hope you are not too stressed for our talk. It happens to everyone sometimes.
Don't worry, Professor. I'm ready to talk now. My stress is over.
Okay, so today our topic is talking about how we manage our time and our daily schedules. Jessica, when do you feel the most rushed in your life?
I feel the most rushed in the evenings, after work.
In the evenings? That's interesting. Why the evening?
I am a bookkeeper. I work with numbers and accounts for different small companies.
A bookkeeper. That's a very precise and important job. What exactly does a bookkeeper do?
I record all the money that comes into a company and all the money that goes out. I make sure everything is accurate.
Accurate, that means correct. So you're counting money and checking records all day?
Not paper money, Professor. It's all on the computer now. I use special computer programs to organize the data and make financial reports.
That sounds like a very detailed and responsible job. Do you enjoy it?
I do enjoy it. I love the organization. It's very clean and logical. I like that everything must balance perfectly.
I understand. You like the order. But you said the evenings feel rushed. Why is that difficult for you?
Well, sometimes I have a very urgent report to finish before I leave the office, and then I need to go to the gym, and then I need to cook dinner, and then I need to call my parents. It is a race against the clock.
Ah, a race against the clock is a great phrase. It means you're trying to do things very fast because you don't have enough time.
Exactly. And I want to do everything, so I feel like I'm moving very fast all the time.
I try not to do too many things in the evening. It's a balance. So, what about you, Professor? What is your main job? I am a university lecturer. I teach philosophy.
A university lecturer, that is a very noble job. What do you teach specifically within philosophy?
I teach the history of ideas. I teach students how to think clearly and how to ask good questions.
Students? How old are your students?
They are typically between 18 and 22 years old. They are young adults.
Wow, that must be very engaging. Is it difficult to hold their attention?
Sometimes it is a challenge, but it is also extremely stimulating. The students have very fresh and intelligent ideas.
I believe it. My book work is quiet. I imagine your job involves a lot of talking and debating.
Yes, it does. We have long discussions in class. Do you ever have to stand up in front of a group for your job?
Oh, no, I do not. I have a lot of meetings with clients, but I never lecture a room full of people.
Can you talk about the meaning of life for me?
No, I can't talk about that now. Maybe another time. It takes a long time.
Okay, maybe another time. So, do you like being a lecturer? I love it very much. It is hard work, especially the preparation of the lectures, but it is deeply satisfying.
Satisfying? What does satisfying mean in this context?
It means it makes me feel happy and fulfilled. When a student suddenly understands a complex idea, I feel a huge wave of satisfaction.
That is a wonderful feeling. For me, when a client's accounts perfectly match to the very last penny, I feel a great sense of satisfaction too.
So our jobs are both very satisfying.
Yes, they are.
Where do you work, Professor? Do you work in a huge university building?
I work at a very old, small college campus. It's located right in the center of the city.
That is very convenient. Do you take the train to work?
Yes, I take the train to work. It takes about 25 minutes door to door.
That's a good amount of time to read. I commute by car.
You drive every day?
Yes, every day. My office is in a commercial park outside of town.
Is that good? Do you like working outside of the city center?
Most of the time, yes. It has free parking, which is a big benefit. But sometimes, when there is a lot of traffic, it becomes quite stressful.
I can imagine. Traffic is definitely a time waster. What other problems do you have with your commute?
Well, sometimes I feel a little isolated. The office park is very quiet. I don't see many other people walking around.
Do you have many colleagues at your office?
I have 3 colleagues, but we all work in different buildings. I only see them for our weekly team meeting.
Only on Monday for the meeting. Oh, you have video calls or in-person meetings?
We have in-person meetings every Monday at 10 a.m. We discuss all the accounts and client deadlines.
That's nice. What are your colleagues like?
They are lovely. My colleague Marcus is very funny. He always tells jokes to break the tension of a long day.
That sounds like a nice work environment. When does your workday usually end?
I finish at 5:30 p.m. Then I have the commute home, which can take an hour.
5:30 p.m. That is a late finish. What do you do after you finally get home?
I rush to cook dinner. Then I rush to the gym for 45 minutes of exercise. I try to watch the evening news before I fall asleep.
That sounds like a very highly scheduled evening. I just watched documentaries about history.
What do you watch on TV?
I watch shows about ancient Greece or old civilizations. I like to think about big questions before I sleep.
I like thinking about big questions too. We should talk about documentaries next time.
That is a good idea for another episode. So, what is the best part of your job, Jessica?
The best part? The detail. Definitely the detail. Finding a small mistake in a long document makes me feel so smart.
And what is the most difficult part of being a bookkeeper?
The most difficult part is when a client gives me bad paperwork. It's messy and disorganized. It makes my job take twice as long.
Yes, disorganized work is definitely a challenge. For me, the best part of my job is the moment of discovery. I love watching a student realize a new truth.
That must be a truly inspiring feeling.
It is. The most difficult part is the endless stack of essays to grade. It takes many, many hours.
Do you ever work on the weekend, Professor?
Sometimes, yes. I try not to. The weekend is mostly for quiet reflection. On Saturday, I do my household chores. On Sunday, I read for pleasure.
I sometimes work on the weekend too. I review my documents or prepare for the team meeting. I might work on Saturday morning for 3 or 4 hours, but I don't really mind the quiet time.
You are a very dedicated worker, Jessica.
Thank you, Professor. You are a very insightful lecturer.
Thank you. Maybe you can help me organize my giant pile of student essays.
Maybe I can, but I'm not a good philosopher.
Don't worry, I can teach you. So, tell me more about your projects. What is the biggest account you are working on now?
Right now, I am managing the accounts for a new artisanal bakery. The bakery is called The Golden Dough.
The Golden Dough. I like that name very much. What kind of financial challenges does a bakery have?
Well, they spend a lot of money on ingredients like flour and butter, and they need to manage their inventory very closely. The money for ingredients is a big expense.
That makes sense. It's a high-volume, low-margin business.
Exactly. I need to make sure their cash flow is steady. It is a big responsibility.
You're welcome. Maybe I can be your financial assistant.
Maybe. So, tell me about your classroom. What is your lecture hall like?
My lecture hall is a very traditional room. There are long, dark wooden tables and old leather chairs.
Oh, that sounds very formal and traditional. Do the students like the atmosphere?
Yes, they do. They like to think of themselves as great thinkers from the past.
What is on the walls?
There are big portraits of famous philosophers on the walls. There's a big, tall window that overlooks the main green space of the campus.
That is so nice. What else is in the classroom?
There are many old, classic books on shelves. There's a small whiteboard where I write the key terms for the day's discussion.
Do the students use the whiteboard?
Sometimes, if a student is making a very complex point, they might go to the board and draw a diagram to explain their idea. They love to explain.
Maybe I can visit your class and teach them a little about financial planning. They will need it one day.
That would be absolutely wonderful. They would benefit a lot from that. So, what is a typical day for you from morning to afternoon?
Okay, I arrive at my office at 8:45 a.m. I open my computer and check all my emails. I make a cup of black coffee.
Your morning routine.
Every day, it is my routine. Then I check my list of pending tasks. I have a color-coded system for my deadlines.
A color-coded system. That sounds very organized.
Yes, I need to organize my day by deadlines. Red is urgent, yellow is a warning. Then I start working on the most important accounts first. I work intensely until noon.
What do you do during your lunch break?
I usually eat a sandwich at my desk and look out the window. I try to read a light magazine for 30 minutes.
Then you go back to work.
Yes, I spend the afternoon working on the less urgent but still important tasks. I sometimes have a phone call with a client to ask a question. Then I tidy my desk and leave at 5:30.
That sounds like a very productive day.
It is productive, but it is mentally tiring. The day sometimes feels long.
What about your typical day?
Well, I start at 9:30 a.m. First, I read any news related to my topic. I drink my second cup of tea, of course. Then I review my lecture notes for the day.
What kind of tasks do you have? I need to finalize the day's lesson plan. I need to print any materials for my students. I need to mark a few essays before class. Every day involves a different philosopher.
That sounds very stimulating. You are never bored.
No, I am never bored. But sometimes my voice gets tired from talking all day.
Ooh, that's not good. What do you do then?
I drink a big glass of water. I stand up and walk around the campus garden. Sometimes I talk to my colleague, Dr. Chen.
What do you say to Dr. Chen?
I say, Dr. Chen, do you think our students understood the idea of existentialism today? He usually says, let's grab a coffee. I think that means he needs a break too.
I think it means he is tired of philosophy. Do you have department meetings?
Yes, we have a faculty meeting every Wednesday afternoon. We talk about the curriculum and the students.
Is that meeting wrong?
Sometimes it is long. Sometimes it is short. It depends on the topic. Dr. Davies, my department head, loves to debate, so sometimes the meeting is very, very long. But he is a good friend, so it's okay.
Yes, it's okay. We laugh a lot in our meetings, too. Our client meetings are more serious. We talk about money and taxes.
That sounds important, but maybe not so funny.
No, not very funny. But our newest colleague, Marcus, sometimes brings in artisanal bread from his sister's bakery.
Bread? I like bread. That is a thoughtful colleague.
Yes, he is. What skills do you need for your job, Professor?
Skills. Well, I need to be articulate. I need to speak clearly and convincingly. I need to be a critical thinker. And I need to be a very good listener to understand my students' questions.
That is a very good skill. Listening is important in all jobs.
It is absolutely essential. What skills do you need for bookkeeping?
I need to be incredibly detail-oriented. The numbers must be perfect. I also need to be organized. I need to manage many client deadlines. And I need to be trustworthy. Money is a serious matter.
You are all of those things, Jessica.
Thank you, Professor. That's a lovely compliment. Did you always want to be a lecturer?
No, not always. When I was a child, I wanted to be an archaeologist.
An archaeologist. To dig up old things from the earth.
Yes, I wanted to discover lost cities and ancient treasures, but then I started to love reading and discussing deep ideas, so I changed my dream.
What about you? I always wanted to work with money. I played bank with my toys. My teddy bears were my customers.
That is so adorable. Your teddy bears had very good financial records, I'm sure.
I think they did. If you weren't a lecturer, what job would you like to try?
That is a difficult question. Maybe a writer of fiction. I like to create worlds with words.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yes, it helps me escape for a little while. What about you? If you weren't a bookkeeper, maybe a professional organizer. I like to tidy and manage spaces.
You would be a great professional organizer. You are very precise.
Thank you. Maybe we can have a second job one day. Maybe a consulting service for writers and accountants.
With the accounts managed perfectly by you, of course.
And the business philosophy written by me. Perfect.
Well, Professor, I think we talked a lot about time management and our jobs.
We really did. I feel like I know your office park and your funny colleague Marcus now.
And I feel like I know your beautiful old college and your debating colleague, Dr. Davies.
They are both very important parts of my professional life.
So let's think about this. We used some good words about our work lives today. Should we explain them for our learners?
That's a great idea. Let's do a mini vocabulary review. It's like a small English lesson inside our conversation.
Exactly. We can talk about the key words we used and explain them very simply.
Perfect. What words should we explain first?
Let's start with account. I said I manage accounts for my clients.
Ah, yes, an account. In the context of bookkeeping, an account is a financial record. It tracks the money for a specific person, company, or purpose.
So for me, a company's financial record is its account. I make sure the numbers in the account are correct.
Yes, exactly. A bank account is the money you keep at the bank. An email account is where you receive your emails. It is a record-keeping location.
That's right. An account is often used for anything that is tracked or saved over time. Okay, next word, satisfying. I said my job is satisfying.
Yes, what does satisfying mean again? I remember it was a good feeling.
It is a strong, good feeling. If something is satisfying, it makes you feel deeply content and happy because you achieved something important or good.
So helping people or creating something beautiful is often satisfying.
Yes, organizing complex finances is satisfying for me because I help a business succeed. And for you, seeing a student grasp a new idea is satisfying.
It feels very complete. It's a feeling in your mind and heart that the effort was worthwhile.
I like that word. Okay, my turn. Let's explain colleague.
A colleague is a person who works with you. They might have the same profession or work in the same environment.
That's right. You and I are colleagues on this podcast channel, and Dr. Chen and Dr. Davies are your colleagues at the university?
Yes. Another word for colleague is coworker, but colleague is often used for professional or academic jobs.
I think so too. It's a very useful word for professional life.
Definitely. Okay, your turn again. Let's explain convenient. I said your school is convenient because it's in the city center.
Yes. If something is convenient, it is easy to use, easy to reach, or makes life simpler. It saves you time or effort.
A train that goes directly to your work is convenient. A supermarket near your house is convenient. An online payment system is convenient because you don't need cash.
It's the opposite of awkward or time-consuming.
Yes. Now, let's think of some new words from our talk. What about skills? We talked about skills for our jobs.
Oh, good one. Skills. A skill is an ability you have learned to do well. It is a competence that you developed.
For example, speaking clearly is a skill. You are good at clear speech. And cooking is a skill. Our viewers are practicing the skill of listening right now.
Exactly. Using a computer program is a skill. Managing a budget is a skill. So everyone has many different skills.
They do. Another word is routine. I said my morning is my routine.
Routine. What is a routine?
A routine is the usual, regular sequence of actions that you do. It's the fixed order of activities that you follow repeatedly.
So my morning routine is wake up, coffee, check emails, start work. And your class routine is check notes, lecture, answer questions.
So a routine is like a dependable plan or a simple habit for your day or your week.
Yes, it helps you know what will happen next and feel in control of your time. I like routines too. They are comfortable.
Me too. Okay, one more word. How about deadline?
Deadline. I use that word all the time. A deadline is the final time or date by which a task or piece of work must be completed.
So finishing a financial report by Friday is a deadline. Submitting a student essay by Monday is a deadline.
Planning a holiday can have a deadline for booking flights. It means you can't be late.
That's true. So a deadline is a type of firm time limit.
Yes. I have many deadlines at one time, and you have deadlines for grading your students' work every week, so we both manage deadlines.
We do. Let's do one last word. Responsibility.
That's a long word. Responsibility.
It is long, but it's important. A responsibility is something you are required or expected to do. It is your job or your duty to handle it.
So my responsibility is to manage my clients' money honestly and accurately. And your responsibility is to teach your students and grade their papers fairly.
A doctor has the responsibility to care for their patients. A police officer has the responsibility to keep the streets safe.
So it's a serious word.
Yes,
It means you are obligated to do something important.
yes. It's about duty and being dependable.
Okay, let's quickly repeat them all. We had account, satisfying, colleague, convenient, skills, routine, deadline, and responsibility.
That's 8 very useful words. I think that was a very good review. I hope it was helpful for everyone.
Remember, you don't need to memorize all these words today.
No, just listen and try to remember 1 or 2 new words in context. That is a great start.
Learning English is a long project, and you are all doing a very good job managing your time for it.
We think that is very satisfying.
It truly is. Well, Professor, I think we talked a lot about our jobs and our schedules today.
We really did. I feel like I know your accounting firm's schedule and your need for coffee now.
And I feel like I know your philosophy lecture hall and your love for ancient history documentaries.
They are all important parts of my life and how I manage my time. So let's think about what we practiced today.
For all of you watching, we talked about many ways to describe our daily lives and our work.
Yes, we started with a simple question: when do you feel rushed? That's a great way to start a conversation about time management.
And we answered with, I feel rushed in the evenings, and I feel rushed when my alarm clock fails.
Then we talked about our jobs. I am a university lecturer, and you are a bookkeeper.
We also described where we work. You work on a college campus, and I work in a commercial office park.
That's right. We talked about how we commute. You drive, and I take the train.
We talked about our colleagues and our bosses. Remember, a colleague is a person you work with.
And we discussed our daily routines, what time we start and what time we finish. I start later than you, but I finish later too.
We talked about the good parts, the satisfying parts of our jobs. The good parts make the difficult parts worth it.
We also learned some new vocabulary words together, like deadline, convenient, and responsibility.
I hope listening to our conversation was good practice for your English listening comprehension. You can listen to it again to practice hearing the rhythm.
And you can try to shadow us. That means you try to speak out loud at the same time as us. It's excellent practice for your pronunciation and flow.
Now it's your turn to talk. We have a question for you.
Our question of the day. Yes, we always love to hear from you in the comments. It's great practice for your English writing.
Today's question is, what is one routine you have in your day?
Yes, please tell us. You can write a short sentence. For example, my morning routine is to drink coffee and read the news.
Or, my evening routine is to study English for 30 minutes. What is a fixed part of your daily schedule?
You can use our sentence. My morning or evening routine is to, or I have a daily routine of. We will read every comment.
We are always so happy to read your answers and learn more about you. It helps us make better content for you.
Also, if you have ideas for our next topic, you can write them in the comments too. What should we talk about next time?
Maybe hobbies, or food, or holidays. Let us know what you are interested in.
Before we finish, a very big thank you to everyone who subscribes to our channel and likes our videos. It really helps us a lot.
If you haven't subscribed yet, please think about it. Then you won't miss our next video.
And if you have a friend who is also learning English, please tell them about English Real Talks. Learning with a friend is much more fun.
It's time to say goodbye now. Thank you so much for practicing with us today.
You are all doing a wonderful job. Learning a new language is a big project that takes discipline, but you are here and you are trying. That is fantastic.
Please remember to be kind to yourself. It's okay to make mistakes. Mistakes are actually necessary to help us learn.
Keep learning, keep practicing, and we will see you again next time.
Bye for now.
Goodbye, everyone. Have a great day.